You know I make my own lane. I suggest you do the same. Might as well get out my face. No pictures today, it ain't about the fame. I'm just getting started.
I know recently, I'm not too sure. I know you did an interview with J. Cruz from 97.9.
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience?
It was humbling, you know. It was really cool to, you know, I've been listening, like I said, I'm a radio baby, so I've been listening to 97.9 since I was younger, you know, so to dream since I was younger to do what I'm doing now and to actually do it, it was like, wow, like, life really does get better. You know what I'm saying? And so it was really cool. You know, he's really down to earth. The interview was cool. I was nervous before it. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to go on the radio with J. Cruz. And I didn't know, like, if he's going to be mean to me. You know what I'm saying?
Go real hard on the questions.
Yeah, go real hard on me. You know, not that I can't handle, so you go hard with the questions. We're going to play ball, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was a cool experience. And, you know, I still keep in contact with J. Cruz. He's a true supporter. He really, you know, believes in my movement. So yeah, it was cool.
This is real dope. Shout out to J. Cruz and the whole 97.9 to be family. But I know on the interview you made a comment basically about the way R&B is going, as far as people in Dallas not really. Honestly, you're not really seeing anybody in Dallas working really hard in the R&B business. Do you feel like, for one, I hear a lot R&B is dead, things like that. Do you feel like that, or do you feel like more people are just transitioning because they want to rap instead of singing, things like that?
But this is my thing, like, R&B has been so deeply infused into hip-hop now. It's like, you know, how y'all gonna bite our swag and then bypass us, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not that R&B is dead. It's not that there aren't any current artists out here, R&B artists that are great and that have awesome music. No, it's not that. It's just that that's not what's being promoted right now. That's not what the labels, the radio, the media is pushing right now. You know what I'm saying? But, and, you know, a pop artist, you know, can get a ballad on urban radio. Now that's crazy to me. I'm like, the world is really changing, because how can a pop ballad get so much play on an urban radio station when we have R&B urban music that is being bypassed? You know what I'm saying? You can only hear it on one station, 105.7. You know, you're not going to hear it anywhere else. And it's not because it's not good. It's not because it's not catchy. It's not because it's a hit. It's not because of that. It's just because that's not what's being pushed right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's unfair. You know, don't buy somebody's swag and then overlook them. You know what I'm saying? Aren't you now? Apparently, you can't go platinum without singing in your song. You know what I'm saying? So why bypass the foundation of that?
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true.
And that's not to, you know, that's not a jab at hip hop or anything like that, because I relate to hip hop a lot. You know, I wouldn't say more than I relate to R&B, but I relate to the attitude, the persona a lot more. You know, I've always been like, I've never been like I said, I'm not prim and proper. I've always been like, I want to be, you know, I want to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I've always related to rappers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is right now, you know, and it's up to artists like me to garner that attention to R&B music, you know what I'm saying, to still be bold and still have talent, you know what I'm saying. Yes, I'm going to get on the stage and I'm going to entertain you, and I may have on this or that, but you're going to know by the end of this performance that I am an artist. I sing. I don't just, you know, get in the studio with a whole bunch of autotune on my voice and do, like, this is something that I've crafted and perfected and cultivated. This is, you know, I sing R&B music, you know what I'm saying? This is me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to, you just have to work a little bit harder as an R&B artist to still garner that attention to your music while still staying true to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
For me, kind of researching you and looking at your work, you work hard, because when I hear a song, a week later I'm seeing a video, and it's like that on a continuous basis. How much time and effort and lack of sleep do you actually put into this? Because I always see something new popping up from you, and you're always particularly busy. Yeah,
and you know, like I said, I've been wanting to do this since I was 4. I just now started pursuing it like 2 years ago. So even like the stuff that I do now, this is stuff that I have been working on since I was 16, 17. I have lyrics from like I wrote when I was like 13 that I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I have been working, you know, I've watched so many different artists, so many different things. I've been working on how I want to brand myself without even knowing it. Just just living my life and being who I am, just being an artist. Like I've been working on that. So now I know what to do. I know what I want, and so that's why I am so hands-on. You know, that's why I don't mind like, you know, staying up to 12 o'clock at night, you know, putting my songs up, getting the copyrights and stuff like that, and then having to wake up, go to a show, go to a studio session, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of stuff, you know, I direct some of my videos, I write treatments, you know what I'm saying? I get, you know, I get stuff together, you know what I'm saying? I do my website, like I'm all in, you know what I'm saying?
Epitome of a boss.
Basically, I'm a boss.
I got you. Smartest thing in the room, but she's a boss as well as a gangster. But your latest video not your latest video, but one of the videos that's kind of getting a lot of buzz, as well as a lot of success from the Hunnid, is actually on the soundtrack to the Carter movies whole album they have going on. How did that even come about to even getting on that movie?
I have a really great team. You know, I do a lot of stuff for myself. I am a boss, but I also have a team behind me that you know, helps lay the foundation, you know what I'm saying, and helps, you know, with a lot of different things. So I have a really good team. My manager, you know, I just heard through the grapevine, like, that she was super, because, you know, I mean, she just told me one day, like, I think, did I put it, oh yeah, like, I have an interview up on, like, YouTube or something. It's the 100 documentary she, you know, recorded when she told me the news of it being on Carter. Like, so I never really knew how it happened. She just told me, and I was like, no way. And then, you know, I ended up talking to, you know, the people at the soundtrack, and they told me, they were like, yeah, she was super persistent. Like, she hit us up like every freaking day. Like, you have to have this on the soundtrack. And so finally she, you know, got in contact with the director. He heard the song himself, and he was like, yes, you know, I love it. Let's put it on the soundtrack. And I was like, super surprised. I was like, he loved it? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So it was really just a really great, you know, great move on my team. My producer Campion Bond, like he played a huge part in that as well. He steps up to the plate a lot. He does, you know, more than producer sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on my team, they wear more than one hat, and it's because they believe in me so much, and they see the potential in me that they don't mind doing stuff, you know, doing stuff above and beyond, because they know that it's going to pay off.
True. Even watching the video, how much fun was it making that? Because I know in the video, all I kept thinking was she's putting on for her city, with it being tailored to the Carter movie.
And you know, Carter High School was in it.
Exactly.
And yeah, that was my first video of me with other people. You know, usually I'm alone. Like, you know, I do my own shit. I'm a loner stoner. And you know, so that was my first time having other people, and just like the energy. Like, that was my first time having dancers with me. The energy was like such a positive feeling, great knowing that there were people behind me to back me up. We did the Battle of the Bands, which was crazy. There were so many people there, and my little bitty self on that huge football field with that huge band behind me. Like, it was an amazing opportunity. Carter, they really, you know, they really showed love. They did an amazing job. They're dancers, you know what I'm saying? My team, like, everybody just came together for one common goal, and it was really crazy for me and shocking for me, because it's like, wow, all these people believe in me this much, you know what I'm saying? Like, finally, you know, so it was a really cool thing, and I loved having everybody. I loved having everybody around.
It's a testament to your hard work. But speaking of your hard work, when can an album be expected? Because you have a lot of music. I mean, I've heard a lot of it, and I probably know there's more that people have not heard. So when can people expect the album coming?
Well, right now I'm doing my free mixes. I have a free mix Friday. Is today Friday?
Yes, it is.
We're gonna have a free mix Friday today. Yeah, so I do. I've been doing some free mixes just to, like, you know, build a little buzz, get people going, get people prepared for what's to come. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the album is almost finished. You know, I finally came up with a title for it. Like, I've been thinking about it for forever. And you know, it's almost finished. I'm looking to release, like, in the next surprise. I don't want to tell you. But no, what I will tell you guys is the name of the
Okay.
Because I haven't told anybody. Nobody on my team knows. Like, I wrote this down, like, on my journal one day, and like, I was like, I'm gonna just
Let it marinate.
Yeah, see how it feels. So I decided to name my album Shameless.
Okay. Where did the name Shameless come from?
It's more of just like a response to, like, people's questions or criticisms, or whatever is being said about Liv, whether it's positive or negative. I'm who I am. I'm here. I know where I'm going. You can like it or you can love it. I'm still gonna go where I'm going, and there's no shame here. I'm unapologetic. No regrets. This is just Liv.
Yes, this is Liv.
Yeah.
Last question I have for you. I know you've probably heard this a lot or been asked this a lot, but what kind of separates you from the other artists that are out of Dallas? Because there's a lot of artists out of Dallas that's trying to do the same thing that you're doing, but what kind of makes you feel that? What you're in your own lane. What sets
Yes, like I said in my Hunnid, I make my own fucking lane. Bitch, you need to do the same. Yeah.
Told you she's a gangster.
But I mean, I've always been the type of person that makes my own lane. Like, I've never felt the need to. I wouldn't say never felt the need to compete, because I feel like competition is cool. I just never, I know who I am, and I've always felt like, the baddest bitch in the room, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to, anybody else or say that somebody else not. That's just how I feel about myself, you know what I'm saying? And if I see another bad bitch, I appreciate another bad bitch. But, I don't have to, I don't have to talk down anybody else to make myself, appear to something else. What separates me is my artistry, is who I am. I actually can sing, you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of artists out here that just started doing this and was like, oh, I probably can make money, or oh, I want to be Beyonce and be on TV and live this lavish life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about that for me. This is something that I've been working on. I've been cultivating. This is my craft, you know what I'm saying? So one thing that separates me is that I do this, I sing. And then another thing is just that my confidence and my rawness and how fearless I am this early on in my career. That's another thing that separates me, because like we spoke about, people like to start out with, singers like to start out with this safe image and then, progress to popping the pussy, whatever. And I'm already popping pussy. But, I mean, that's what separates me, just being who I am right now, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be anybody else, not following any trends, you know what I'm saying?
You making the trend.
Yes, I'm a trendsetter, and it's not, and I don't have to try to be a trendsetter. I'm gonna just do me, and people that fuck with me and that relate to that, they're gonna, they're gonna fuck with it. They're gonna be able to relate to it, and they're gonna love it. And even the people that say they don't love it, they probably do love it. True. They actually do love it. They're just fucking hating. Like, I make dope music. I make great music. It makes you feel good.
Haters need to stop.
No, keep hating, please, because that lets me know that I'm doing something correctly. And even if you did let me know, I already know I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? But no, haters are awesome. They inspire me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's great that they inspire me, because I inspire them too. You know what I'm saying?
You're giving them something to do with their busy day.
Yeah, the hoes get mad when I don't post on Instagram. The hating ass hoes that come and look every day, because now you don't know what you're gonna wear today, because you can't base it off of what I wore yesterday.
Well, that is what it is, but I have the utmost faith in you. You're a talented artist, and me personally listen to your music. You're an unbelievable singer, so I have the utmost faith in you. So tell the audience, as well as the Walker Review and your fans, or people who don't even know who you are, where they can actually hear your music.
You can find me everywhere: YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, my website, LivFree, FREELIV. Free, there's no E at the end of live, okay? FreeLivFree.com, @FreeLivFree, type it in, you're gonna find me. Even my YouTube, I did say YouTube, YouTube, SoundCloud as well, FreeLivFree. And you can find my music, my singles, 100, OD, and Hold Me Back. You can find them on iTunes. Just type in those titles by LivFree with no E, you'll find me.
See, you heard it here. But once again, I want to thank you for appearing on the Walker Review, letting us get to hear some of the new things that you have coming, as well as the album Shameless coming soon.
Yes, that sounds good. You're the first person that said that
on the Walker Review. But once again, thank you, and thank you guys for tuning in to us on the Walker Review. We got more things coming for you guys later, so you guys stay tuned. You guys be blessed, okay?
You know I make my own lane. I suggest you do the same. Might as well get out my face. No pictures today, it ain't about the fame. I'm just getting started. You